Evidence we gathered so far on who knew Kawhi. The day of recording is September 17th, when Mutsuru jumped off the academy roof. It's obviously this one.
We already know this.
Oh. The students in the video?
Individuals acquainted with Kawhi. They certainly fit the bill.
But why would they wind up abducting him?
Huh. Maybe Kawana asked for their help? No. He forced them to.
What makes you say that?
Well, Kawana had this on a secret flash drive, right? But to anyone in this video, it would be their worst nightmare for it to show up now. If it did, they'd be busted as bullies who drove a high school kid to suicide.
Yep, it'd be a real disaster for them if that got out. They'd probably be done for in the public eye.
Which means this video is Kawana's leverage. It's how he got them to go after Kawhi.
You think this is enough leverage to drive people to murder, though? Kawhi was killed, right?
RK is the only one saying Kawhi was murdered. No body's been recovered yet either.
Okay, hang on. I'm barely keeping up with this.
Yeah, it's a bunch of what-ifs stacked on top of each other. But there is somebody who could potentially confirm this.
Mamiya.
Who'd that be?
Someone in the video. Mamiya, for example. I've met with her at her home. If she was involved with Kawhi's abduction, she could probably tell us what we want to know.
I agree. Yagamishi's provided a working theory that ties together the Kamurocho and Ijincho incidents. So if we can get Yui Mamiya to corroborate this, we should be able to extract even more information from her. Perhaps even including Kawana-san's whereabouts.
Yeah. Looks like he hasn't given us the slip just yet.
Man, what the hell is that guy's deal?
Mikoshiba and Sawa-sensei's murders, Ihara's alibi, Kawhi's disappearance. Kawana's most likely tied to everything. We'll get all the answers we need if we can find him.
And I guess this is bringing us that much closer?
Hopefully. I should go see Yui Mamiya tomorrow.
You should accompany him, Sugiurashi. Considering we seem to be kicking the investigation into high gear, with Kaito-san out of commission, I'm sure Yagamishi could use a helping hand. I'll be fine right here.
Your call, Tsukumo-kun. I'm cool with whatever.
Thanks for lending him out, Tsukumo. I'll make sure he comes back in one piece.
Hey, don't underestimate him as a party member. He can hold his own if you let him.
You and your fourth wall break. Or you Futaba? The woman who knew too much. That freaking Mamiya. She didn't really, I guess she didn't really lie straight to our face because it was a different matter, but like, dang, bro. And she's also not going to be too happy about meeting with us again, but you know. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Change dog's fur color? What? Okay. This looks more like my dog. This is like my dog's color. That's cute. I'm gonna rest. Yo, I love Rampo. Best edition in Lost Judgment is the dog. There's nothing better than being able to walk a dog.
Life flashes before your eyes.
Getting X actions with him.
That shit's real talk.
Saw it all, huh?
Yeah. There I am, bleeding out.
Again.
Suddenly, I'm getting the 3rd degree from Matsugane-san. Back when I was still just a rookie. Captain Hamura stares me down like, time to lose that pinky. And then, Higashi starts crying for me. Oh, if I'm gonna go, I ought to get a better final scene than that shit, right? Right?
I'm sure it'll be rosier when the time comes for real. Glad you pulled through, man.
That bastard Soma, though. Next time, he's fucked. We could have avenged Sawa-sensei if it weren't for that stupid ambush.
Well, you didn't tell the cops about him, did you?
Had to give the cops a statement, so I did. With a generous side of bullshit.
That'll get you busted, you know.
I'm joking. All I said was the truth. that I got knifed by the same twisted fuck who got Sawa-sensei.
In that case, it's only a matter of time until Soma's arrested. So for now, we'll go after Kuwana, the piece that ties it all together. We just have to find him before RK does.
Kuwana, huh? He's on my shit list too, just so you know.
Huh?
Kuwana must have had some sort of agenda back when he first met us. In fact, it's probably because you were looking into Mikoshiba. He palled around with me all because of that. I'm just the sucker of the agency, huh?
I wouldn't say that.
Still. The moment an ass for me to kick turns up, this is the shape I'm in.
Just focus on getting better. Tsukuma will stop by later, too.
What? Sugiura gonna give me the cold shoulder?
He and I are off to question Mamiya. He said he'd drive us from Ijincho and everything.
Kaito, you'll have your moment in your DLC. You'll get your moment. You'll no longer be sidelined. Still wonder... Should I head back to Yokohama? Sure. Still wonder if the Kaito Files is going to take place after the game, or if it's going to be, like, sometime in the past. Either, like, maybe Kaito's time in the Matsugane family, or it maybe takes place during Lost Judgment, like during it, concurrently. That's the word I was looking for. Like, concurrently with it, and you just play as Kaito and get to see what he's doing when he's not with, like, Yagami or something? I don't know. Those are probably the most likely ones. That can also maybe, I guess depending on how this game ends, maybe it'll take place after, but with a name like the Kaito Files, it makes it sound more like a prequel. But we'll see. We shall see. Sugiura, where you at, bro? Wait, hold up. I gotta beat up these guys first. You can wait, right, buddy? No big deal. Man, getting SP is so easy in this game. Just get these in-game challenges and you're golden.
Let's go.
Man, remember when there was a guy here? Me neither. That was pretty dope. Stay down. Or just stay down.
And stay down.
Yeah, that's what I just said. Hey, Rampo, what's up, buddy?
So, we off to see Mamiya? I'm ready whenever you are.
I'm ready right now.
Yep, let's go.
Alright, let's do this. If your theory is accurate, then Mamiya was involved in both Kawai and Mikoshiba's murders. And even if that's off, we can at least learn more about Kawana-san as a teacher.
Yes?
Hi, it's Yagami. I dropped by with Genda Law the other day.
Not again.
I have just a few more questions I'd like to ask you.
You told me the last visit would be your only one. Seriously, why do you keep showing up here uninvited?
This is my second time.
Just leave me alone.
What do you mean keep
I suppose I
showing
should
up?
mention, I'm here today as a detective, not a lawyer.
So what?
And my partner here is Sugiura. He's with an agency called Yokohama 99.
Never heard of him.
He's based in Ijincho. He's working a case. Maybe you saw it on the news? The murder of Seiryo High teacher Yoko Sawa, killed in her own apartment. You and Sawa-san were classmates in high school, is that correct? After leaving Kurokawa 13 years ago, Sawa-san moved to Ijincho to teach. Are you still there?
What is it you want? I haven't seen Yoko-chan since graduation. Now go. You're barking up the wrong tree.
Oh, we are not.
Maybe you'll remember Kitakata-sensei then. I ran into him at Sawa-sensei's home right before the murder. He was your homeroom teacher at Kurakawa, but resigned after the Mitsuru Kusamoto incident. Just like you, he appears to be connected to Sawa-san.
So why am I being singled out? Can't you just ask someone else?
Believe me, it's a long list. But right now, we're here to find out how Sawa-san got mixed up in all this. You two weren't necessarily on bad terms, were you?
If I had to say, we weren't on the best terms either.
Ah, how convenient. Because that's a perspective I'd like to hear more about as well.
My husband will be home soon. Can you keep it quick?
I'll give it my best shot.
Exactly. Thanks for hearing us out.
Hold on just a moment.
Relatable reaction. Not again, man. I thought I was done with this.
Huh. Wonder what's going on. You don't think she bolted, do you?
Wouldn't count on it.
Should we ring again?
She's taking her sweet time in there. Is she trying to figure out an escape plan or something? I wouldn't put it past her. Girl's more guilty than Kuwana, apparently. The game refuses to
Sorry to keep you waiting. I just wanted to clean up a little.
Yeah, okay. I don't believe you anymore. You're on my list, you viper.
Is your son home today?
He's at English school right now. I have to pick him up soon.
Doesn't your husband help with any of that? You said he'd be home soon, right?
Excuse me, but you are in no place to make those kinds of comments.
Sorry. Didn't mean to pry.
Well, what is it you want to ask?
Where do I start? I have tons of questions, but if I piss her off, we might get booted out of here with nothing to show for it. What do I care about? Do you remember Mitsuru Kusamoto? Have you seen Kitagawa-sensei lately? The groping was orchestrated. I think I have to say all these, don't I? We already talked about the groping. We're not gonna keep talking about the groping. I want to know about this incident.
Have you been in contact with Kitakata-sensei lately?
I haven't. He's someone I'd rather not have in my life.
Are you surprised that he stayed in Ijincho after resigning from the school?
No, not really.
How about the fact that now he's using an alias?
I had no clue. But again, he has nothing to do with me.
So you like shut yourself out after high school, huh?
Do you remember Mitsuru Kusamoto?
Yes, we were classmates in high school.
Don't like that pause.
He jumped off the school's roof after his classmate Shinya Kawai bullied him. I hear
And?
he's still in a coma, 13 years later.
Weren't you going to ask me about Yoko-chan?
I was, but there seemed to be an awful lot of Kurakawa graduates surrounding this case. And strangely enough, they were all in your class. Kitakata-sensei being the prime example, as well as a guy named Akaike-san. Remember him?
Well, you're right. We were in the same class.
And would you say you're all familiar with Mitsuru Kusamoto's situation?
Yes, but that's not a warm memory for any of us.
Why? Because you were a snake
I
in high
understand.
school?
I'm sure it's not.
Alright, we're off to a decent start. I should keep it rolling. And I love it how you're like, hey, we better be careful not to ask her anything. Like, ask her the right thing. And I have to ask her all of these. Made it seem like I was in a rush because her husband's supposed to be home soon. I thought I was only going to get like one of these.
The groping was orchestrated, right?
Excuse you?
When Akihiro Ihara grabbed you on the train, you were in on that, weren't you? The whole thing was a conspiracy, staged to play out as it did.
You need to leave. Right now.
Dude, what gives?
No one would even think to consider a predator and his victim could be accomplices. It's unheard of. But if it was to establish a murder alibi, that's another story, considering how much lighter the sentence is. That way, Ihara got away with killing Mikoshiba, paying only a fraction of the price. But as luck would have it, proving it is going to require you to cooperate with us now.
If you don't get up this second, I am calling the police. I mean it.
I'd beaten up the cops before.
It took me quite a long time to figure out how you and Ahara were connected. But once I learned Yokosawa attended Kurakawa, it all started falling into place. She was in your homeroom class. She looked after Toshiro Ahara. She was the link to everyone. But just before I could ask her about any of this, she was murdered by Kamurocho gang. That same gang has been hunting your old teacher, Kitakata-sensei.
What is it you want from me?
Mamiya-san, do you have any idea where Kitakata-sensei could be? He may be Kawana the handyman, but he hasn't answered his work line since Sawa-san's murder.
I don't know. He was my teacher a decade ago. I barely remember his face.
Well, I'm willing to wager Kitakata-sensei still remembers yours. I'll prove it right now.
Oh, God.
There's no way Yu Kitakawa alias Kuwana had forgotten Yu Mamiya's face. The proof of that is... video.
See for yourself.
No.
This was recorded at Kurakawa Academy 13 years ago. Feeling nostalgic yet? It was well hidden. Your Kitakata-sensei had it on a USB drive. He really didn't want this thing being seen. The most interesting part is the date. It's the very same day Mitsuru Kusamoto jumped off the school roof. And hanging out in the back we see you, laughing and cheering right along with the other bullies.
Guess it's safe to say it's a good thing your family wasn't home. Wouldn't exactly want them seeing this, would we?
Has this video come up? Has Kitakata-sensei ever mentioned to you that he had it?
Please. Please delete it.
Considering the angle, I get the feeling that this was recorded in secret. And based on your reaction, did you even know it existed?
You know what happened to Mitsuru-kun. He's been in a coma ever since what you did to him that day. But still, only one of you took the fall. Shinya Kawai took all the blame. Well, sorta, being that he got fired, Kitakata-sensei took heat too. Still, you all just moved right along with your lives. You've even got happy little families. What? Are you expecting someone?
Her husband, remember? She's calling the cops.
Mamiya-san?
Dude, I have dealt with the cops.
Well, I knew it would happen someday.
What do you mean?
Looks like she wanted some company over.
Yo, what a bitch. The masked men. Alright, Sugiura, let's do this, bro. I'm gonna mess up your house. I'm gonna mess up your house. You brought them in here? I'm gonna mess up your house. I feel bad for your 6-year-old son. He's super dead. Hey, better. Swing. Get out of here. Dumb idiot. Dude, I hit that guy like it was a freaking pinata.
Well, this turned into a shit show.
And would you look at that? Our old friend Akaike-san showed up to play a part. So you are all working together.
What should we do with them? They're the jerks who hurt Tsukumo-kun, right?
Break every finger on their hand, it still won't make you even. Come on, they may have more on the way. I have an old haunt in mind we move this to, and Mamiya-san's coming with.
Huh?
Let's not cause a scene, okay? I'd hate for a finger to slip and post this video.
Blackmail.